Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Manifest Wisely. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you today. So if you are interested in the tarot or oracle cards, please stay tuned and I will get some messages out for you. If you're new to the tarot and oracle cards, just stay for fun, see if any of the messages resonate with you, okay? So lately I've been focusing on the heart chakra a lot in the readings, and here are some rose quartz as well to symbolize that. And then this is just a clear quartz crystal, good for some general cleansing type energies. Remember, you can get wearable crystals if you do not just want to carry the stones themselves around with you. I would recommend that a time or two. I am going to start with the meditation deck, please, here. So opportunity starting off on the bottom. Exactly. We have lots of opportunities throughout the day to meditate on, different things, of course, but just meditate in general. So you're like, what? I don't even have 5 minutes in a day. I guarantee you 5 minutes can change your life, okay? So I kind of explain that on my Feel Better Guru YouTube channel. I also have a music channel called Ophelia's Band, and I'm pretty excited because I just announced over there I'm getting ready to release some music on the streaming platforms. So if you enjoy music, please check out my Ophelia's Band channel as well. And I will put the links to those other channels in my description box, along with a link to a Etsy store where you can order a personal reading from me. You will have the option of a past, present, future, a Celtic cross, or a chakra style reading. You just have to specify. It makes no difference in the time spent. This amount of time I spend is the same in each reading. So please pick the kind that you prefer to receive, okay? Now we got that out of the way. Let's get on to our meditation messages we have here from this oracle deck. It's the messages from the light. Okay, so you can see that there. All right. So what do we have for this collective today? You'll notice this is not a live video, so if you've missed my regular videos, I've been doing some lives lately. Please check out the live tab if you have missed any of the videos. I know it's kind of confusing. YouTube doesn't exactly put them all in the same place. You kind of have to go searching for them. So the best way to avoid missing any content is to hit the notification bell. And then when you hit the notification bell, you will be notified of all content once it is uploaded. Okay, let's get started. Dream work. Yes. What have your dreams been showing you that you need to work on? And a lot of people say dream work makes the team work. What does your team look like? Is it a team of horses? Is it a soccer team? Some of you are like, I can't handle a whole soccer team, maybe just one soccer player. Grounding. This is really important when you do meditate. If you have trouble meditating, try different grounding techniques. One technique is called earthing, right? When you go out, I know it's a fancy word for something very simple, such as going outside. You walk your little pitter-patter feet outside, right? And you walk bare feet into the earth, okay? People that live other places do this all the time, right? They might do it on a sandy beach, or just in their front yard if they have a front yard. If you don't, maybe placing your feet in some water, okay? Something that connects you with the elements, all right? Obviously not fire, but maybe if you had like a little foot warmer or something, that might be kind of nice, right? In the winter months. So there's different things. There's even grounding mats you can buy. So don't be afraid to try some different techniques out there, but one of the easiest is just stepping straight outside and getting your bare feet on, right? With some natural materials, okay? What else do we have, please, for this collective? Visualize yourself. Yes. Curiosity. and integrity. Okay. So here's that lotus opening up right here in the heart. So, collective, I feel like for a lot of you, you have a lot of pure intention here, okay, that's coming through. And, you know, you do need to potentially guard that. And people are also, you know, curious about you because you're, you know, maybe a curious person. And I don't mean that in saying that you're strange or peculiar or something. But you know, when you are able to act with integrity, not everyone can do that. So that does make you curious in certain ways. Okay. And some people could say, you know what, they didn't even have to do that, but yet they did, right? So think about that when you're receiving this message here, okay? Let's get some animal oracle guidance as well. Not sure which deck I'm going to use. If I'm going to use the new Spirit Halloween deck or my Ethereal Visions deck. I really like my Ethereal Visions one. It speaks to me quite more. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know why I'm hearing animosity like from the word animals, because kind of strange. I guess that's the thing, is that the moon, you know, like can bring out different sides of people, right? Be like, oh, don't go out during the full moon. People start acting crazy. Well, you know, what is your animalistic nature, right? If you don't know it, maybe you need to find out what it is, right? Like, you know, we all have that shadow side, right? So that's part of operating with integrity here, okay? Puffin, partnership. So we first started out with dream work, and you know, teamwork rhymes with dream work, and this says partnership here, okay? Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Yes, you could be curious, a curious person, right? Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results, okay? So, collective, if you feel like you've been able to enter into a partnership, it's going to potentially make your dreams come true here, okay? We just need to focus on the right partnerships, right? Right? Isn't that how it goes? Okay. So practicing our grounding techniques will help. Okay, what else do we have? Collective. I don't know why. I feel like if I'm doing the recording, I don't feel like I'm such under pressure to like choose, you know, decks or whatever. Anyway, prosperity frog. So where does the frog live? On the ground. He jumps from the ground. He lives his life close to the earth. He is in that wet, damp, you know, dirt environment, sometimes water itself. You know, frogs can live in like fish tanks and things like that, right? Let go of the past and embrace change, okay? So maybe meditation is something that's new to you, and that's why you're having trouble getting grounded, okay? Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Okay. Time waits for no man, but it says here, abundance and good fortune await you. So, the more you get grounded, yes, then it's going to start coming to you, and it's going to be plentiful. You know, as you can see, there's more than one frog here. You might be like, whoa, I've had to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince, right? But that's the thing. It's like, would you rather have more frogs, or would you rather have none at all, and then you know you're not getting closer, right? Okay. So, you know, the choice is yours there, obviously, when it comes to like a love situation. So that might be part of operating with integrity here, with this lotus being right over her heart in the card. Lynx, keeper of secrets. Secret lovers. Is that you, collective? What is going on here? Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Okay. So, collective, part of this operating with integrity here, you may be making moves, but like not telling people. You may be, it's like you don't have to announce everything. And in the same way, you're kind of letting other people then see how, say, how much integrity you actually operate with, right? It's like by keeping quiet, you've kind of demonstrated something to a lot of people, okay? And I'm not saying, like, please don't take that the wrong way as, like, especially, like, survivors of traumatic incidents and things. I'm not saying you should ever, like, force yourself to keep quiet, okay? Just know you have the option if you're not ready to talk about something, okay? Right? And you can always make sure you're going to a trusted individual, like, a counselor or somebody who's trained to do something like that. But anyway. Onward. Wolf. Pathfinder. A wolf can be kind of a curious animal, can't they? And because they get into trouble, right? Sometimes, they get killed because they, are sneaking on to the farmland and hunting the farm animals and things of that nature, right? Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. Yes. And sometimes letting them find their way by showing them what not to do as well, right? Okay. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Exactly. There's always challenges. I don't care if you're Oprah. The challenges are just different, okay? Like, she has challenges too. It's just a different type of challenge, okay? So think about that. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures, okay? You have a love that endures. That could be part of what is curious about you. And look at this, fire. Fire came out in the last live that I did, you guys, at the root, okay? As the base chakra. So, I think I will. I think I might use this witchy deck tonight. Ooh, right? Okay. Can't remember what kind of reading I did. Yeah, this is the only one I've done today. Yeah, okay. Well, the other day I did 2, and I was like, are we going to do 2 today? What's happening here? So, looks like this will be it. This will be it. So we're using the Spooky Spirit Halloween deck, which did not come with a guidebook. So I am interpreting some of the images and words here as I go with them. All right. They were on a super duper sale, so I had to pick them up. And plus they're like these shiny holographic kind of fun things, which it turns out are kind of hard to read. So if you see me pausing for a minute, it might be because I'm just trying to figure out what's on the card. Oop, the wind's picking up. Looks like it might start to rain here pretty soon. Maybe that's why it's time for me to do this reading. Typically happens. All right. Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Elf. Choices. Oh, too many. High Priestess as well. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's 1 card, please. Yes. Thank you. 7 of Swords. Cannibal. So, collective, perhaps if there is somebody close to you that has not been behaving properly, they could be cannibalizing your efforts, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. Make sure you're in the right partnership. It's super important because when you're leaning on these people or trusting these people to accomplish goals, who's actually going to manifest your dreams? Or are they just going to be like, you know what? actually, you just get to look at this brick wall. You're never actually going to see the fruition. You know, they just want you to look at this picture, a two-dimensional picture, and say, that's it. And it's like, well, what did I win, right? It's like, oh, well, here, you want a picture of something. Well, no, I wanted the real thing. No, you know, you just get this. That's what this Seven of Swords is. It's somebody manipulating you. It's somebody trying to convince you that you don't want what you want, right? It's like they got you in this grip here. And what's this shepherd trying to do here? This shepherd is trying to watch over the flock. I might need to close this window a little bit. Hang on. Okay, thanks. It only took a moment, but I didn't want a big gust of wind. Already I have my incense here, so I'm a little, you know, nervous about the ash. I feel like after I visited Colorado, I'm just like Arizona, not so much, but Colorado definitely is just like worry of the wildfires. You know what I mean? So, you know, an open burning anything is kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, use extreme caution. So, definitely use extreme caution. Whoever this person is in your energy right now, that's coming at you and is kind of like cannibalizing your efforts, collective. I don't know how else to say it. That's what the card says. So, you know, it's not always the news you want to hear, but the Seven of Swords, that ain't the, it's just, it's part of life, right? Okay. So now in the sacral, the King of Cups. That good love and feeling gone bad. Have you lost that love and feeling? That's why the orc is here. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, masculine energy, kind of saying, where did my baby go? Right? Because, you know, perhaps they were in a romantic partnership. And again, for some reason, there was a betrayal here. And it's like, wait a second. I thought, you know, you were here tending to my sheep, and now it's reared its ugly head, and it's turned to greed, and it's turned to lies, and, you know, all sorts of things. And so, you know, this King of Cups gets a little upset, right? It's like, exactly, what happened? So definitely stay grounded when you're working through these emotions, collective. Because, you know, a King of Cups is not going to stay down for long, right? You know, you might have to regroup, but that's, you know, it's kind of like losing the battle but not the war type thing, right? Two of Pentacles. This elf just wanted to come out today, okay? Wanted to come out and play. And I think that's what they're saying with this. Give some of your creative opportunities a chance to shine, even if you're not sure where it's all going right now. It's saying here that it's kind of, it's not necessarily forcing you to make a choice, but it's allowing you to go for something and then to watch it multiply. Okay, and you have this prosperity here as well. All right, and this elf is in this tree, so, you know, this elf has been practicing their grounding techniques to be able to balance so nicely. So maybe, you know, yoga or something can help you, again, tapping into your gut, your instinct, your intuition, into your power, that, you know, kind of gets you up and going for the day, right? What else do we have? In the heart chakra, please. The Ten of Pentacles, the Minotaur. Well, nothing mini about the Minotaur or a Ten of Pentacles for that matter. So once you pick the right person, collective, it's kind of like your secret is safe with me. And not only that, you're gonna be able to express this abundance the way that you want, okay? It may come across as flashy, it may come across as bold, it may come across, but you're not gonna really care, okay? Because you're saying here, like, this is what I worked for, right? And this is what's, um, something that I wanted for not only me, but the people around me, right? So, into the throat chakra now. Yeah, again, you're like, I'm the one acting with integrity here. Yes. Strength. Yeah, very strong collective Leo energy as well. So, Manticore. So anything you talk about collective, people are going to listen because you do like kind of keep on the low, and people are like, well, what's going on over there? People are curious about you because you know how to keep tight-lipped, and then it's like, wait a second, they're displaying this ferocious kind of attitude, really going after what they want. And wow, they're talking about how strong you are and how brave you are too. And you're like, yeah, it takes a little bit of work, right? The lion has responsibilities over the jungle. Like, it can't just lazily sit there all day. And, when the threat comes in, it has to go for the kill. So people are kind of seeing that the way you move. You have this cat here, this lynx here again, still a hunter, but, doing it with integrity, capturing what you want with integrity. See how she's protecting this lotus here, guarding her heart. Okay. Now, in the third eye, please. The Seven of Pentacles, the little gremlins. Yeah, you're starting to see some of the kinks starting to get worked out, all right? And that's partly because you have gone on your own path here. And even you can see kind of like these gremlins, like kind of like they're, spanning the globe, right? Trying to get into the cracks here and investigate. That's kind of what these gremlins are trying to do, and they're trying to slow you down, and they're trying to say like, well, wait a second, what about this and this and this? And you're like, actually, I already skipped that part, or I already did that when you weren't looking or weren't paying attention, because I was following my dream. I don't need your permission to do that. A wolf doesn't ask for permission to do anything. Finder of the path. Haven't you ever heard that song, Leader of the Pack? Right? I met him at the candy store. That's when I fell for leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Please go listen to that song. It's amazing. Two of Swords, Ghost. Yeah, people just don't want to give up on figuring you out, and they want to force you into some option here, collective, but I just don't see you necessarily falling for it at this time. Yeah, your overall energy here, the Knight of Pentacles, you're kind of like, you know what? You can try and scare me into making a decision, but that doesn't mean it's going to work. Because you, like I said, you can try. That doesn't mean it's going to work, right? Okay. Let's get a little clarity here. I think we should. And we have a little bit of time left, and I already did the oracle messages, so. Rounding out the reading. Yes. All right, collective. What else have we here? Clarifying the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're like, bye-bye. You know, if you're not in it, bye-bye. Do your own homework, right? You know? Don't need you, don't want you. Clarifying this King of Cups, please. I said it was going to be a quick clarification. I'm not going too deep on these. Okay, guys. Three of Swords. Yeah, what did I say? I want my baby back? I want my baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Okay. That was an old jingle from the 90s, if you didn't know. But I don't know even if a rack of ribs is going to make this King of Cups smile at the present moment, because it feels pretty like low on the totem pole here with this Three of Swords. And, you know, this is that emotional edge where it was like, you know, and maybe this King of Cups was the person who was like not getting on board, or vice versa, dealing with a feminine that was like all of a sudden tramping around, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So again, gotta choose the right partner. So Two of Pentacles, I mean, that is a choice, right? It's just kind of where you're going to put your energy. What do you want to get prosperous? And right now, Nine of Cups, you have decided to invest into yourself. Yes. And go after what fulfills you, right? So that is always the best option. And, you know, then your soul tribe should just come in kind of automatically, right? Nobody said it's an easy road, though. Is it? So that's why you need to stay grounded as you go through these transitions, okay? So clarifying this 10 of Pentacles, like... Seven of Cups. Interesting. So collective, don't stress too much over the way that you achieve this 10 of Pentacles, because Spirit's saying here with the 7 of Cups that it's kind of like you could go this way and succeed. You can go that way and succeed. And again, people might be curious about you because they're like, how are they succeeding doing all these things? And, you know, they haven't, you know, like talked to anybody about it, or they didn't, you know, have an outburst or something explaining all the dirty details. Yeah. So what else do we have, Spirit, for this collective? Everything is fine. So that's what you've been telling everybody, collective, whether that's true or not, again, because it's like this keeper of secrets thing. So it might be time, collective, to start letting some of those things out so that they don't like kind of weigh you down and delay things that you need to be just kind of like, you know, putting a cap on. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's this letter that's there and I have the address on it. I just haven't gotten the stamp yet. A week later, I haven't gotten the stamp yet. Right? Like, and why? And it's because, well, I'm worried about getting some replacement envelopes, and then I have to get blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, wait a second. Why don't you just go towards, you know, what's going to make you feel good? Right? You got to shoot your shot here with the arrow, right? Okay. So yeah, don't stop with the delays. In the third eye, please. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So he was on the bottom of the deck as the overall energy when we ended. So I feel like collective, yeah, every time that somebody's come towards you to be like, well, what about this? What about that? And you've just been like, you know what? I'm keeping my faith. I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna argue with you. Like the Knight of Pentacles is not somebody who's gonna sit there and argue with you. They're just gonna be like kind of like nod their head and be like, okay, you said your piece now, right? Exactly. You know, or like, are you gonna help me plow this land? Like, if you're not gonna do anything to help, then again, isn't that how you tell the horse? Okay. Clarify, please, the Two of Swords. I don't even know some days, you guys. It's just crazy. Whew. Lord help you if you ever become a tarot reader. Oh, okay, there we go. Some card, Leo energy again. Yeah, collective, you are just like, I'm not going to be in the dark. You can think that you're going to scare me into making a decision, but I know that I'm going to be successful no matter what. And that's in part why people are kind of trying to intimidate you, collective, because it's almost like they don't want you to see you doing that for some reason. You know, it's like kind of weird, to be honest. But you know, not everybody wants to see other people succeed, and sometimes we just have to accept those facts in life, right? Again, that means you just need a better supportive community, whether that be a community of entrepreneurs, business owners, you know, relationship gurus. Oh my God, you guys, I totally shuffled this deck without. So yeah, again, find what you're passionate about here and shoot your shot, okay? All right. I think I'm going to end it there, collective. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please drop a comment if it resonated with you, number one. And if you enjoyed this message, please, please, please give me a subscribe or a like to help grow the channel and pass messages around to those who need them. So let's talk to you soon. Until then, please manifest wisely. Bye-bye.